Welcome to the Mid Podcast, where we talk about random shit, geek stuff, and wrestling. You can find us on Twitter at the Mid Podcast, on YouTube at the Mid Podcast. Be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and leave us a comment. You can also listen to us wherever you stream your podcast. If you want to support the show, head over to patreon.com backslash the Mid Podcast and select a tier that fits you for exclusive content. You can also check out our new merch at the mid-podcast.creator-spring.com and buy some merch to rep the show. I am one of your hosts, Catherine, here with my co-host, Brendan.
Hello.
So, Brendan, know what day it is?
11 o'clock on a Saturday night.
Besides that, dipshit,
AEW.
It's AEW Day. So, Brendan, are you ready to get mid with some AEW?
Yes.
Alrighty. So, our first segment is going to be wrestling news.
Yes.
What would be your thoughts on Cesaro coming to AEW and having William Regal as his manager?
Instead of that, we'll get into that later. We just have Cesaro, but we have Regal for something else.
Well, I'm just asking your question, your opinion on this one question. Don't think about the other. Just, would you like this idea?
Not really, because I think Cesaro should be his own guy without help. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna say no. No is my answer.
Okay. Our next wrestling news. As most of you have heard, President and CEO of AEW, Tony Khan, has purchased Ring of Honor. Do you know what it cost him to buy Ring of Honor?
A shit ton of money because it's been around for a while.
He spent between $30 and $40 million to buy Ring of Honor.
Yeah. Probably figured that's what it would take. If I
spent that much money on purchasing a new company, I think I would be using that company.
Yeah, he's going to use that company.
I think he's going to use it like the WWE does NXT.
And probably
he's going to work out a deal with Turner and Warner Media to get them to put Ring of Honor on TV.
Well, Ring of Honor came on Fox.
Yeah, but it come on like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and sometimes it wouldn't even come on.
Yeah, good point.
But he'd have like a set time, like he could go head to head with NXT on Tuesdays.
Probably get the fuck out of NXT too.
You know, and I think when does WWE do their streaming? On Thursday on Peacock?
What do you mean?
They used to be 205 Live, but they changed it to something.
I don't know.
NXT
I don't keep up
Next
with
Level or something.
I don't keep up with Peacock. Oh, Mom. You know what Sunday is, right?
Revolution.
No, it's Derby Day.
Revolution.
Derby Day, Man City.
Revolution.
I'm talking about
Man U's gonna get their ass kicked.
Probably, and that's okay. Anyways,
back to wrestling news. So, it looks like the WWE is trying to sue AEW for contract tampering.
And cry about it.
Do you think they have a case?
No. I don't know. Depends.
Anyway. I think it's going to be hard to prove contract tampering if there's nothing signed.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that TK is smart enough and knows about contract tampering since, he works for the Jaguars.
And owns a
And
soccer team.
You can't do that stuff in the NFL. Pretty sure you probably can't do that in the soccer league.
Most likely.
So I'm pretty sure he knows about you not talking to anybody. Like, hey, when your contract's up, come talk to me maybe. But I don't think he would sit down legit, be like, hey, Jeff Hardy, I'll give you X amount of dollars for X amount of years when your contract is up.
Yeah, they can't do that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he might have told him, hey, when your no compete clause is up, give me a call.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can do.
Mm-hmm.
So now you have Jeff Hardy trying to backtrack the comment he made about him going to AEW.
It is what it is.
So there's a rumor that your girl Thunder Rosa is injured.
What?
There's a rumor going around that she is injured, and it's being denied by herself and AEW.
No. Nope. Will not happen. Thunder Rosa is not hurt. She is Thunder Rosa, and she cannot never get hurt.
I'm just curious.
It's a false accusations. Thunder Rosa's winning tomorrow.
So AEW released that they're going to do Double or Nothing in Vegas, and tickets went on sale. And they reached the 1 million mark gate for this pay-per-view.
Yeah, like as soon as they went on sale, they only got like 1,000 tickets left, if not less than that.
I think when I seen it today, I think they only had like 800 tickets left.
Yeah. But no, AEW's dying. AEW is a pissant company. It's a B-tier promotion. Okay.
And give me your honest answer on this question.
Okay.
So if WWE is not wrestling and their talents are not pro wrestlers, why do they keep calling it WrestleMania?
They should call it Sports Entertainment Extravaganza.
Exactly.
Money. That's the only thing I can tell you. Money.
Oh, okay. Well, that is all I have for wrestling news.
Oh, hold up.
Do you have anything?
Ricochet's your new IC title holder.
I heard that Finn Balor won his title on Monday.
Can't wait for those two to be released and end up in AEW.
Not everybody is going to end up in AEW.
What? If Balor ever gets the chance to leave, he's going to AEW.
Well, yeah, but not everybody can end up in AEW.
Everybody can and everybody will, because I say so.
Oh, okay. So, are we ready to get into Dynamite from Wednesday?
Yes.
So, I rewatched it this morning.
As you should.
As I should, because I forget. And when I watch it on Wednesdays, I just sit there and enjoy it and watch it, and then I'll go back later and take my notes.
Yeah.
I may or may not have a page and a half of notes on the CM Punk MJF promo.
That's going to be an hour.
I don't know.
Anyways.
So, Dynamite kicks off with something strange that is rarely seen on AEW.
Tony Khan.
You see Tony Khan standing in the ring.
TK.
And TK announces that he has bought Ring of Honor.
No.
And the crowd goes wild.
No, it's not Shane.
No, it's me. There was some Twitterverse is very weird, I will say.
The Bird app?
Yeah. Because they were like, oh, well, he's high. He must be back here snorting cocaine because he was yelling. I think a lot of it was because he's nervous because he normally is not in front of a camera.
Yeah.
Like, he's a behind-the-scenes guy.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just going to say that I think the reason he was yelling was because he was nervous.
And excited.
And excited that he just purchased Ring of Honor.
And plus, like, even when TK, when we went to those live events, he was even yelling at those live events. The show was over, he came out, thanked everybody, but he was still yelling.
Well, I think it's a combination of nerves and excitement.
Yeah. Especially to announce you just bought a wrestling promotion that's been around for 20 plus years.
So the next thing we need, TK, is a streaming service. So I don't have to drop $50 to watch Revolution tomorrow. I can just pay you monthly.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I need you to put all your old pay-per-views on this new streaming service so I can go back and watch them.
Because they are awesome.
Yes. Yes, they are. So, we kick it off with Bryan Danielson and Christopher Daniels.
Good match.
Because they had connections to Ring of Honor.
Good match.
That's what I put. I put it was a good match. It was a very technical match.
Very technical.
You had half of the crowd chanting for Daniels, the other half chanting for Danielson. I enjoyed the moonsault from Daniels.
CD still has it.
I heard said that he was 51 years old.
CD still has it.
Yes.
He looked good.
Yes, he looked very good in the ring. Then Danielson wins by, what's it called, the triangle sleeper?
I don't know what they're calling it.
I think that's what they called it.
I don't like how Danielson is going into the triangle hold as his finisher.
Well, what would you want to be his finisher?
His normal one? The yes lock? The one that he's had forever?
Maybe he wants to do something new since he's with AEW.
I guess.
So
Anyways.
then Danielson proceeds to grab the mic, then proceeds to say that he's going to kick Daniel's head in. He gives a promo to Mox, and then we hear Wild Thing.
I hate this fucking song.
I love that part of that movie.
It's a good
then
movie.
Mox tells Danielson that he's at a crossroads.
The crossroads?
No, not that crossroads. Then Danielson takes his shot, squares up against Moxley, and then rolls out of the ring like a little punk.
Then we get Danielson Mox at Revolution.
That's going to be a good match. We're going to talk about those later. Then we get the Darby Scene promo.
Yeah.
Then we get the Casino Royale.
Good match.
This was awesome. We start off with FTR and Top Flight, and we see the return of Darius Martin.
Goated. Better than Dante.
And then every 90 seconds, a new team comes in. The next team is The Acclaimed.
This rap was better than what it was on Rampage.
Yes, this rap was better than the one on Rampage. And they proceed to get in the ring and start taking it to Top Flight. Then our next team that comes in is a team from Dark Order, which is 10 and 5. That equals 15.
They had 2 teams.
Yes, they did have 2 teams. And 10 proceeds to powerbomb Bowens. Yeah. And then we get the Butcher and Blade from the AHFO.
They weren't there long.
No. And
yeah,
we get the Varsity Blondes, which I don't even know why you would even want to put them in there.
Filler.
Same with Bear Country.
Filler.
I was so happy when one of the Varsity Blondes got eliminated.
It was just filler.
And then one of my favorite tag teams, Santana and Ortiz. And they eliminate both members of Bear Country.
As you should.
And then Max Caster gets eliminated.
Sadly.
The best thing about this elimination was JR's reaction. Did you hear him?
No.
He proceeds to say, when Max Caster got eliminated, listen, you've been eliminated.
This is why we love JR. This is why...
I fell off the couch. I had to rewind the DVR to make sure he said that.
This is why we love JR. This is why he's the best commentator in wrestling history.
And I even turned on the closed captions today so I could get the exact words from the MJF promo. So our next group that comes in, our next tag team, is the Best Friends.
Chuck and Trent.
We get Trent and Chuck. I will say I'm happy that Anthony Bowens eliminated Garrison from the Varsity Blondes. Then we get another Dark Order team. This time we get Evil Uno and I think Stu Garrison.
Yes.
And then 10 eliminates the Blade. Then the Butcher gets eliminated by the 3 members of the Dark Order.
Mickey, they were cheating.
And then we get another one of my favorite tag teams.
The Young Bucks?
Super Kick Party! Yes, the Young Bucks. FTR sits on the ropes and holds the ropes open for them. That's how bad they want them. JR said in commentary he would like to see the best of 5 match between Young Bucks and FTR. And I cannot say I disagree with that.
The way each of them wrestle is their own unique way. FTR is more like, we're gonna ground and pound your ass till you're tired. And the Young Bucks are like, we're gonna come in, kick your fucking heads off, do some flips, and win the fucking match.
But I mean, a best of 5 between them two, give it to me.
It would go all 5.
Like, give me 1 match a week on Dynamite every week for 5 weeks between them two. I could deal with that.
Yes. And make it different match stipulations.
Yes, have different types of matches. So next we get members of the Wingmen. Don't really care about them.
They were out and in and out.
Yeah. Then we get your favorite, the Ass Boys.
I love the Ass Boys. I'm probably the only Ass Boys fan.
You probably are. And for a shocker, the Young Bucks and FTR work together to eliminate the Ass Boys.
No more
then
ass.
We get Brock Anderson and Lee Johnson.
Didn't care about either one of these two. It was nice seeing Arn back out there again, though. Glad Arn stuck around. Hello.
And then we see Chucky T get eliminated by Ortiz.
Bye-bye.
Both of the wingmen get eliminated.
Adios.
Bowens gets eliminated by 10.
Dosadania.
And the last team to enter the Casino Royale, 2.0.
I like 2.0.
I like them too. I don't know what it is about them I like. I just like them.
Speaking of 2.0, what's his face? The one with the long hair. What's his name? Shit.
His name is shit? Did his mother not like him or something?
I guess not.
I know who you're talking about. I can't think of his name.
Anyways, he lost the BTE title to Adam Cole.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. They were playing cards.
It's not the only championship Adam Cole's winning this week.
We'll see. Then the Young Bucks eliminate Brock and Lee Johnson.
Woo! Young Bucks.
And then we see from out from under the ring comes our favorite Danhausen. And curses Evil Uno. And Beretta takes out Uno.
We love Danhausen. Danhausen's amazing.
Then we end up with 2.0 and Santana and Ortiz fighting on the side of the apron on the ring. And 2.0 gets eliminated by Santana and Ortiz. And then Santana and Ortiz gets eliminated by FTR.
Adios,
I don't
amigos.
know how I feel about that because I like Santana Ortiz and I like FTR.
Bye-bye. Try again next time. Because they didn't have Jericho on their side.
So then we're left with 3 teams in the ring. We have the Young Bucks, Top Flight, and FTR.
Yay,
and Top Flight is one of the teams that started this match along with FTR. So they've gone pretty much the whole majority of the match. Young Bucks is smart. They let Top Flight and FTR start fighting each other. While they just sit in the corner.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to win.
I'm just saying. I mean, I would let them two take each other out and then it come down to me and my partner against one person. Yeah, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Dax from FTR ends up on the apron of the ring. And guess who comes down to make an appearance?
Red Dragon.
Red Dragon! So, are they going to screw the Young Bucks or help the Young Bucks?
They help them.
They do. So, Red Dragon distracts Dax from FTR. He gets a super kick and is eliminated.
L.
So then it leaves the Young Bucks against Darius, because FTR has been eliminated.
Yes.
And Nick gets thrown out of the ring over the top rope, but he's caught by our favorite stooge, Landon Butler.
We love
so
Brandon Cutler.
Technically he's not eliminated.
Nope. We love Brandon Cutler.
Then somehow Matt eliminates Nick. His own brother.
By accident.
So that leaves Matt and Darius in the ring. They're fighting on the side of the ring, on the apron. Matt proceeds to do a low blow on Darius, then gives him a super kick, and knocks him off the apron.
Yay, Young Bucks win.
Red Dragon rolls up in the ring, starts celebrating with the Young Bucks. Young Bucks is a little confused.
Yay, Young Bucks win.
Then they proceed to like shake hands, knuckle bump, all that. And we see Jurassic Express standing on the ramp.
Yay.
So now at Revolution, we're going to have a 3-way tag match between Red Dragon, the Young Bucks, and Jurassic Express.
As the wise Jungle Boy once said, I love 3-ways.
Okay then. I'd have a 3-way with Maxwell and Wardlow.
Speaking of Maxwell and Wardlow's
we'll
getting
talk about that.
Figure. So Max is getting another figure, sadly.
I need to collect me some Maxwell figures and some Wardlow figures and set me up a shelf and start displaying them.
They're also coming out with FTR.
Yes, I just need the whole pinnacle. Next, we get the Jericho promo. And as Jericho's doing his promo, we see Santana and Ortiz. They fist bump, and Jericho asks if we're good, and they nod and walk off.
I have a theory, but we'll get into that later. Because it involves Revolution.
Well, give me your theory now.
They're gonna cost Kingston the match.
You think?
Yep.
I don't know. We'll see.
I said it Wednesday, and I'll say it now. They're going to cost Eddie Kingston the match. Yeah.
I think they may just stand up and let the two beat the shit out of each other.
No. Jericho's gonna give them like a shit ton of money. And that's why. Or Jericho probably offered him a tag team title shot at whoever wins the triple threat tag match.
Maybe.
Just a theory.
Yeah, it's just a theory. I mean, I could see it happening. Next, we have the most talked about segment from Dynamite. The CM Punk promo.
Yeah.
So CM Punk comes out and he starts talking about, he's asking himself if he's the bad guy. Of course you are, because you're a douchebag.
No, he's not.
That's my opinion.
Opinions are like buttholes, everyone.
Everybody's got one.
Yep.
Yes. Then he says that he was certain that Max was the bad guy in this situation, but he's not so sure anymore.
Nope, Max
then
is
he talks
the bad
about
guy.
How he didn't think Max had courage. And then how it took courage for him to come out last Wednesday and say what he said.
Yeah.
Then he proceeds to say, I'm not saying that Maxwell lied or what he said was untrue. He calls him out for lack of sincerity, maybe, is how he put it. He didn't think he was being so sincere. Then he wants to talk to the Max from last week face to face in the ring. We get MJF with no music. He just struts down to the ring in that nice suit, looking fine.
Ugly ass suit.
As always.
That was an ugly ass suit.
Your face is ugly, but we don't say nothing.
Thank you.
Then Punk tells Max, I used to be like you, so full of hate. At this time, it's kind of silent. And if you listen carefully, you can hear someone from the crowd yell, "You suck, CM Punk."
Well, damn.
I need to find this guy, because this guy is my hero.
It's a knee
I could not agree with him more.
It was a knee drone. I'm kidding.
Then Punk extends his hand. MJF turns his head, walks away. Looks like he's thinking about it. walks back toward Punk, gives him a hug. Little awkward hug, you'd say?
It would have been funny as hell if the best friends came out and joined in the hug.
Oh, shit.
They should have done it. They should have done it.
It looked very awkward to me. So, I'm thinking Max is going to do something. This is MJF. He's pulling something. Punk then returns the hug, and then MJF kicks him in the nuts. There's my MJF back.
Adam Cole wouldn't kick anybody in the nuts. Adam Cole's not that type of a guy.
Adam Cole does that all the time.
No, do you have proof?
I sure do.
Show it to me.
I'll pull up the TV and we can rewatch all the episodes of Dynamite.
He's never kicked anybody in the nuts.
Yes, he has. So then MJF does the Heat Seeker on Punk, rips off his shirt, and he has a t-shirt on with the photo of him when he met CM Punk.
You know they're selling that on shopaew.com.
No, I tweeted at you and said I will buy you this shirt.
With the bloodstains on it?
Yes.
Okay.
Then out comes Wardlow, looking fine in his little wrestling attire, and Spears, who's carrying the dog collar. Wardlow gives MJF the ring, and MJF proceeds to hit CM Punk in the head with the ring and bust him open.
Ow.
Security starts coming down the ramp, and FTR jumps up and starts taking out security.
They were fucking shit up.
Yes, the Pinnacle was fucking shit up. Wardlow is just standing in the corner like, what the fuck's going on? I'm just gonna stand here, look cool, let all the girls look at my ass.
Mind my own business, not do a damn thing.
So we see Punk is busted open. MJF throws him out of the ring. Then MJF goes out of the ring, leans Punk up against the ring, and Spears puts the dog collar on Punk. MJF proceeds to go get a microphone, so you know this is going to be good. And this is what he says to CM Punk. You stupid old man. I am a snake. Did anybody not realize this? If you have been watching AEW and have been watching MJF, you know he's a snake in the grass. You know he was playing.
I love this feud so much. The amount of callbacks they're doing to old wrestling moments. Like, CM Punk said that before. And he's calling it, Maxwell is saying it in his own way now.
Okay, so he proceeds to say, the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world he don't exist. Cannot say I disagree with Maxwell on that. This Sunday at Revolution, I'm going to show you and all these mindless sheep that I'm the devil himself. So what's your thoughts on his whole little promo?
Not that.
Oh, so good you got choked up.
Not that, amazing. It's a Maxwell promo. Are we surprised? Like, even a quick 2-minute promo shuts everybody up and gets everybody to talk about Maxwell.
And then Spears proceeds to pull on the chain and choke CM Punk.
Salem Witch Trial vibes.
Well, I mean, they didn't hang the Salem witches. They burned them at the stake. There's a difference.
They hung some of them.
And then Sting, Darby Allin, and Sammy Guevara come to the ring to save Punk.
Don't know why. They just should have let
Because you needed the baby faces to come out and save the baby face.
Yeah, or, hear me out, you don't have the baby faces come out, and just you leave Punk in the ring. Yep.
No, the baby faces are going to come save the baby faces. So next we have the Keith Lee promo, which we haven't seen a whole lot of Keith Lee. His promo gets interrupted by Ricky Starks again and tells him not to show up on Rampage.
Guess what?
Then Starks proceeds to say, "I will see you when I see you," in which Keith Lee responds, "And I will be there."
I love Keith Lee.
Like, the way he said it, like, so nonchalant, like, "And I will be there." It's like, I'm gonna show up, and you're not gonna do shit to me because you're really afraid of me.
Do you see what Keith Lee said about Vince this week?
Yes. About the way he talked or something?
Vince told Keith Lee that he sounded too good for his own being. Take that into consideration that Keith Lee is a African American male.
There's a stereotype that goes with, like, African American males that are very... What's the word I'm looking for? That speak eloquently, I guess.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people say that about the Lieutenant Governor of North Carolina. The one thing they say about him, "Oh, well, he's such a good speaker." Well, what's that have to do with anything?
Yeah.
So it's like a stereotype because they don't expect black males to be educated and speak good or speak decent or whatever. So I think that's what Vince was getting at, that he sounded too white.
I mean, Vince is the same dude that
dropped the N-word, yes, we know.
On live TV. But anyways, let's not talk about that.
And change a character's name to a Nazi officer.
And they took out the other part. So now he's just Gunther. Even though it's fucking Walter.
Did you hear people were still chanting Walter Wednesday on our whatever night NXT came on?
Good.
They were still chanting Walter in the crowd. You know Vince was pissed.
Fuck him. Anyways,
we get our women's match of the night. And we get Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, and her partner, Jamie Hayter, versus Thunder Rosa and Mercedes Martinez.
I care about 3 of the 4 people in this match.
Well, first of all, I'd have to say they teamed up Mercedes and Thunder Rosa too quickly. Like, there was no build between that.
And last week, but other than that, yeah.
Baker and Rosa start off the match. Then Baker and Martinez get into it. Baker tags Hayter, then Hayter and Martinez get into it. I thought it was a pretty good match for a women's match.
Yeah.
And Thunder Rosa pins Britt Baker and gets the win for her team.
W.
Your thoughts on that match?
Thought it was good. Thunder Rosa looked hot. Jamie Hayter
What
looked
was
hot.
the gimmick she was going for in that gear?
Power Rangers.
Well, she ain't a Power Ranger. Sorry.
I was getting Dino Thunder vibes. Like, if you look up the White Ranger...
I forgot who the White Ranger was, but she ain't no White Ranger.
It was badass. What are you on about?
She need to get her own fucking gimmick and quit trying to replicate these superhero stupid Power Ranger shit.
No, that's the cool thing about Thunder Rosa.
Like, she tried to be Wolverine.
Which was cool.
What's she gonna be next? Fucking Superman?
If she wants to be.
She just need to get regular ring attire like everybody else and quit trying to be a fucking superhero because she ain't a superhero. She's trash.
I don't understand this hate. You just hate everybody. You hate the world.
I do not. Like you.
Okay.
I like Maxwell. I like Wardlow. I like FTR. I like the Young Bucks. I like lots of people.
You like all the bad guys. You like the heels.
Well. Then we get the Tay promo.
She's gonna lose. I'm sorry.
Oh, she's gonna get her ass kicked.
I love Tay. She's gonna lose.
But there's rumors going around that her and Sammy have gotten married.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Do we want to talk about it?
Nope, let's move on.
Then we get a Sammy promo with his little cards.
We could skip that. Nothing important. Nothing important. Skip it.
Then we get a match between Wardlow and Cesar Bonini?
I don't know how to say his last name, but Wardlow wins.
Wardlow wins, but it's two big guys in the ring, though. Like, the other dude is a little bigger than Wardlow.
Big, meaty men.
Wardlow power bombs him 3 times, gets the win. Then Shawn Spears comes in with the chair, and Wardlow grabs the chair. So at this point, we're all thinking, he's going to beat the shit out of Spears right now.
Yeah! No.
They stand nose to nose, and then Spears starts backing out of the ring.
Spears what, guys? Shit rocked.
Spears would be in Canada after a power bomb.
He would be on the other side of Alaska.
Then we get a promo from the House of Black, which, kind of digging them.
Love the House of Black.
Like, I like the House of Black, but I'd be okay if they lose.
I'm fine with whoever wins this match.
And we see Wardlow and Spears backstage. And Spears goes, I know you're mad. I still love you. I have some big news. So he calls over MJF. And the way he calls him over is like, hey, Maxie. Every time I hear the word Maxie, I think of maxi pads that female use when they're on their period.
I knew that was coming.
Just saying. Do not call him Maxie. Call him Max, call him Maxwell, call him MJF.
Or be like...
Because every time you say that, I think of a maxi pad.
Or fuck it. Just flat out call him a maxi pad.
So MJF walks over, and he is cleaning the CM Punk's blood off his hands. And he goes, hey, buddy. He's talking to Wardlow at this time. Heard you got a little bit perturbed earlier with Spears, or Spearsy. Wanted to give you the news. If you win Face of Revolution ladder match and then beat the TNT champion, I'll let you keep the title. Besides, it's not like you're gonna win it anyways. And Max starts to walk off. Wardlow proceeds to say, because I'm too busy making sure you are always winning.
Ooh,
MJ
shit.
walks back to Wardlow and slaps him in the face and proceeds to tell him, maybe you forgot something. You aren't a professional wrestler. You are my bodyguard. You don't work for AEW. You work for me. If I were you, I would not mistake my kindness for weakness, or I swear to God, you and your family will be out on the street.
Don't piss the boss off.
Let's not piss Maxwell off.
Don't piss the boss off.
So, your thoughts on all of this?
Don't piss the boss off. That's all I'm saying.
Can we talk about the facial expressions of Shawn Spears, though? So, as Max was telling Wardlow, if you win the Face of the Revolution ladder match, I'll let you keep the title. Spears was all happy and smiling. And then when Wardlow said what he said to Max, Spears looked like he just shit his pants because he knew the shit was hitting the fan.
He was like, fuck.
And Spears proceeds to walk off with Maxwell.
Spears is a bitch. I'm kidding, I like Sean Spears. But
I do, but he is Maxwell's little bitch boy.
he is. Anyways.
So, we get another good promo segment from MJF. Can we say MJF is the king of promos?
We've known this. Like, we didn't have to say this. We've known this for a while.
I'm just putting it out there. Find me somebody that can do a promo better than Maxwell Jacob Friedman. If you can find me somebody that does a promo better than that, tweet it to me at the Mid Podcast. I need to see it.
There isn't. We've known
because
this.
I don't think there is.
There isn't.
So, we get our main event for Dynamite.
Woo, Red Dragon.
Red Dragon and their tag partner. It's all about the boom. Adam Cole.
Undisputed.
Shitty Hangman Adam Page. John Silver and Alex Reynolds from Dark Order.
Good match.
Hangman and Fish start the match off. Hangman is kicking the shit out of Fish.
He's cheating.
Then O'Reilly comes in. And I noticed the only time Adam Cole wants in this match is when Hangman is either down or not in the match at all.
Smart move.
Well, yeah. Smart move. Basically, Red Dragon is doing all the work. Cole is just standing there with his shitty spray tan.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who has the worst shitty spray tan, Adam Cole or Maxwell.
Maxwell, because Adam Cole's better than Maxwell. And you know it.
Then we get to see Adam Cole pinning Alex Reynolds for the win. Then Cole and Red Dragon proceed to beat Hangman. They get duct tape and begin to tape Hangman to the ropes.
Yeah.
Then they start throwing in his tag partners. Johnny Hunky takes a high-low from Red Dragon. And Reynolds ends up taking a Panama Sunrise from Adam Cole. Hangman proceeds to headbutt Adam Cole. Then Adam Cole kicks Hangman. Then O'Reilly kicks Hangman. Adam Cole places the belt on Hangman's shoulder and says, "That belongs to me." And that is how we end Dynamite.
Adam Cole's winning.
Overall thoughts of Dynamite for Wednesday?
10 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you on that.
I mean, it's Dynamite. Are we surprised?
Yeah, that's true. Do you have your top 5 moments from Dynamite?
Oh, fuck.
You want to go through mine while you think of yours?
No. Thunder Rosa coming out as my favorite Power Ranger. Alright, that was the vibe I was getting. Darius Martin coming back. The MJF Punk promo. Adam Cole slapping the fuck out of beating the fuck out of Hangman. And TK announcing the Ring of Honor purchase.
Those were yours?
Yeah. Oh? Hello?
I'm tangled up. Hold on.
Oh.
And not in a good way. Shit. There's no hot man here that's tangling me up. God damn it. Alright. My top 5. Number 5. Red Dragon helping Young Bucks.
Oh, I forget. Did I say the Young Bucks winning?
No.
Fuck. I have
Number
6
4.
then. We're back. Something happened. Don't know what it was. Blew my eardrums out.
Technical difficulties.
But we're back. We got it fixed. Hopefully.
Hopefully, because we still have a whole nother show to do.
Anyways, what was your top 5?
My top 5 moments from Dynamite. Number 5, Red Dragon helping the Young Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, the Casino Battle Royale.
Yeah.
Number 3, TK announcing he has purchased Ring of Honor.
Okay.
Number 2, the Wardlow Spears MJF backstage promo.
And number 1, the Maxwell Punk promo.
The number 1, sorta, is MJF saying he's the devil himself. Because I've always known that.
Makes sense.
Those were my top 5 moments from Dynamite.
Anyways, Rampage.
Rampage. Let me find my notes.
Fun show.
Yes, Rampage was a good show.
And it was
Rampage.
live.
Yes, it was live because this is Revolution Week.
We love live Rampage. Live Rampage needs to be a thing more often.
Well, you do know that SmackDown was in Miami Friday.
Yeah.
And Rampage was in Orlando. Or Jacksonville.
Orlando.
So, Who
had the better... I think SmackDown was at American Airlines.
I don't know. But anyway, on to Rampage Friday night. It was live. And it started off with a 3-way match between Darby Allin, Andrade, and Sammy Guevara for the TNT title.
Good match. Great match.
Oh, it was a very good match.
That first 15 minutes of Rampage were better than the 20 minutes I watched of SmackDown.
Like, I literally just had SmackDown on because there was nothing else on and I was killing time for Rampage. So I was basically just, like, doing homework.
Yeah.
Because I've got to get all my homework done so I can get it turned in before Revolution comes on tomorrow. So we see Sammy and Darby Allin join forces to team up against Andrade. Which I think is smart. You know, you two guys take out the one guy, and then y'all fight each other to the death.
As you should.
Darby goes for the pin on Andrade. His Sammy breaks it up. Sammy then proceeds to hit Darby in the head. And Sammy was picking up Darby from the top rope, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
To do like a body slam or something. Andrade picks them both up and proceeds to body slam both of them. Homeboy is strong.
Yes. Yes,
that has to be like one of the highlights of the year so far.
And there's been better.
That's your opinion.
Anyways,
so Sammy retains his title. Which we knew he was not going to lose his title before Revolution.
Sadly.
Then we get a Pac and Penta promo. And we see Penta's, whatever you want to call him, manager or whatever. Alex is in the ring speaking on behalf of what they call themselves, the Death Triangle.
Yeah.
And proceeds to say I'm getting feedback that they have a third party, a third member to their team. And Malachi Black proceeds to think that it's Alex, that he's going to get in the ring. But he proceeds to say they have their own monster, and out comes Eric Redbeard. Thoughts on him showing up at AEW?
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh my fucking god, why is he... Thought it was pretty cool.
Yes. I was not expecting to see him.
Yeah.
And there was no internet talk about him coming or anything. It was a total shock.
I thought it was gonna be Bray Wyatt for a second.
That would have been nice.
Uh-huh. But I'm fine with Eric Rowan too.
Then we get a Dan Lambert promo.
Yay, we love Dan.
He proceeds to tell Scorpio Sky that he will fight Sammy Guevara on Dynamite for the TNT title.
Yay!
Now, have you seen the Twitter feed between Dan Lambert and Tony Khan?
I didn't know Dan Lambert had a Twitter.
Tony Khan says he does not trust Dan Lambert as far as he can throw him.
I don't blame him.
And says he's not making a graphic of Paige Van Zant is all elite until she signs her contract. Because he, yet again, does not trust Dan Lambert.
As you should.
So our next segment is we actually get to see Keith Lee in the ring. And he is wrestling J.D. Drake. Yay. And Starks is on the commentary table and does a great impression of Keith Lee.
No. It was mid.
It was mid. I knew you would say that.
How dare Ricky Starks make fun of the glorious, the limitless. Are you basking in his glory? Because I am, Keith Lee.
I'm not basking in Keith Lee glory, but I would be basking in some Wardlow glory.
Wardlow's not winning.
He could put his glory in my glory hole. No comment.
Keith Lee wins.
So, Drake proceeds to give Keith Lee some chops, and Keith Lee just stands there like, what you doing, boy? Are you really trying to do this to me?
Yeah.
Then Keith Lee proceeds to dominate, wins, and then he gets attacked by the wingman.
Tries to get attacked.
Well, yeah, he pretty much cleans house with him. Then Starks and Hobbs heads to the ring, and Orange Cassidy comes out.
Just stares.
What's this all about?
I don't like the way they had the tunnels today. Last night. They had them flip-flopped. Not sure if you realized that, but,
I don't think I really paid attention.
Yeah, they flipped the heel and face tunnels tonight for some reason. Or, not tonight, on Rampage for some reason.
On Friday night?
Yeah.
Well, wasn't they all at the same place? Didn't Rampage take place at the same place Dynamite did at Daly's place?
No, Rampage was in Orlando.
Oh. Then we get Punk footage from after his attack on Wednesday from Maxwell.
Another Ring of Honor callback.
And he proceeds to say he knows who the fuck he is. Are we getting an evil Punk?
No, he just know it's the same Punk we got in a Ring of Honor match before. So maybe, who knows?
All I know is that match is going to be the highlight of Revolution. If it's not, I'm going to be thoroughly disappointed. I'm going I'm gonna tweet at TK and tell him I want my $50 back.
No,
if that match does not deliver.
You know what's gonna be the highlight of Revolution? It involves a dude named Adam.
No. Next, we get a Jade Cargill promo. And she gets interrupted by Tay Conti, who proceeds to kick Jade in the face and tells her she has 48 hours left as champ.
Sterling fucked her over in that contract.
Sterling fucked who over?
Jade.
Yeah, he needs to make those stipulations instead of 48 hours up until match time.
Up until the ring of the bell.
Yes. Next, we get the Serena Deeb challenge. I'm kind of getting boring of this segment now.
Yeah.
Like, I know it's just filler, but I'm getting kind of tired of her in general.
Yeah.
Tina shows up and tees off on Deeb with a kendo stick.
As you do.
And I mean, she took that kendo stick to her knee like she was beating meat.
I don't think that's the way you're supposed to say it.
Your meat? It's something you do when you cook. To tenderize your meat, you beat it. And then you grill it.
Anyways.
Get your mind out of the gutter. That's not what I was talking about.
Anyways.
Then next we get the Eddie Kingston promo. Kingston is selling Revolution.
As he should.
I love me some Eddie Kingston.
Yes, because Eddie Kingston's amazing.
He tells Tony Schiavone that they have peanut butter Reese pie and catering. Let's go. so he's worried about pie instead of kicking Jericho's ass.
Yeah. I don't know about that one.
Well, I like the thing he said about the kayfabe, whatever. He's like, it's like pissing on its grave.
Oh, why is it doing this? I don't know. I thought it was pretty cool. I liked it.
Boy, love his vlogs. And Christian Cage. And I like Christian Cage too.
Good match. Were they trying to rhyme with this match? But I was so rooting
for Ethan.
Were they trying to rhyme with this match? Page versus Cage?
I know, right?
Anyways.
But I love me some All Ego. Christian Cage was looking good in the ring.
For an old man.
For an old man. Christian gets thrown out of the ring, proceeds to crawl under the ring, and sneak attack Paige from the other side.
Hey, whatever you gotta do.
Now that was some legit thinking. Like, okay, I'm gonna fuck with him, I'm gonna climb under the ring, come out the other side while he's in here showboating, and I'm gonna kick his ass.
Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. That being one
I thought it was a very good match. It highlighted Ethan Page's strength.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Christian Cage won. And I thought that kind of sucked dick because I was really wanting All Ego Ethan Page to win. Then Jurassic Express comes out to celebrate with Christian because he's their mentor. Then we see the Young Bucks and Red Dragon. And Red Dragon proceeds to grab the belts.
Kyle O'Reilly and Matt decide to grab the belts.
Or was it Matt? I thought it was the Red Dragon.
No, it was one of Red Dragon and one of the Young Bucks.
Okay.
Then, Luchasaurus comes over and takes both of the belts.
And Jungle Boy proceeds to jump over the top rope and take all 4 guys out.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Because he's Jungle Boy, and he swings from tree to tree.
Yes.
Just like Tarzan.
I mean, their song is called Tarzan Boy.
True that.
Rampage.
So,
10 out of 10.
Your thoughts on Rampage?
10 out of 10.
Oh, so both shows got a 10 out of 10 from you.
Yep.
Is that not just because you're a homer?
Nope. Both shows were good.
I did think Rampage was really good.
They were both good. Rampage and Dynamite was good.
Yes. So, we have Revolution coming up on Sunday.
There's like 20 matches.
No, not really.
No, there's 9. Or there's 9 on the main card and 3 on the pre-show. Which one of them involves Hook. And it's free! On YouTube!
Yeah, the buy-in's free on YouTube.
Oh, who would have thought?
Altogether, there's 11 matches, and we're going to go through them, and I want you to tell me who you think's going to win, because I've already did my predictions.
Okay.
And then we're going to see how many we get right after Revolution.
Okay.
So, we have Hook and QT Marshall.
Hook.
I knew you were going to say Hook.
Hook.
Next, we have Layla Hirsch and Chris Statlander.
Chris Statlander.
So far, we've picked the same people. Okay. Our next match is we have the House of Black versus Death Triangle.
House of Black.
That's who I took too. We need to quit sharing the same wrestling brain.
No.
Next is the Tornado Trios match with Hardy, Andrade, and Cassidy versus Guevara, Sting, and Allen.
Powerhouse Hobbs.
That is not who I put down.
That's who I think is going to win.
How? He's not even in this match.
Hobbs is in the match.
Not the Tornado Trios match between Hardy, Andrade.
I thought we were talking about the ladder match.
No.
Fuck. Sting, Darby, and Andrade. Or in Sammy. Fuck. My bad. Anyways.
Kingston versus Jericho.
Jericho, because Kingston's gonna get fucked over by Santana and Ortiz.
I picked Kingston. Wow. Next we have the tag titles. Red Dragon versus Jurassic Express versus the Young Bucks. I took Red Dragon.
That's who I'm going with. Red Dragon.
Why are you taking them?
Because it's Red Dragon.
And they're your favorite?
Uh-huh.
I forgot to put the ladder match down.
Powerhouse Hobbs.
We haven't got there yet. Shut up.
Powerhouse Hobbs.
We have not got there yet.
What's next?
Next, we have the TBS title. Jade Cargill versus Tay Conti.
Jade.
That's who I took. Then we're going to have the AEW women's title. Dr. Britt Baker DMD versus Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa.
You taking Thunder Rosa?
Yeah.
That's who I took. I think Britt has had the belt long enough. It's time for her to give it up.
Yeah. Or, hear me out about this. Britt wins. Then on Wednesday, you have a special surprise by Tony Storm. Then you have Tony Storm win the AEW World title. I like it.
Hold on. Who's in the ladder match? Hobbs, Wardlow, Keith Lee,
Wardlow,
Starks,
Keith Lee,
Christian.
Christian. Orange Cassidy.
Yeah, that's who I'm missing.
Hobbs.
I haven't got that far yet. Shut the fuck up. John Moxley and Bryan Danielson.
Mott.
That's who I took. Then we have the dog collar match. CM Punk versus MJF.
Punk.
You know who I took.
Wardlow.
I took Maxwell. Then we have the AEW title. Adam Cole versus Hangman Adam Page. You're taking Adam Page?
I'm taking the real Adam.
Yeah, Adam Page.
Adam Cole, baby.
I thought you were taking Adam Page.
I only like one Adam right now.
I thought you liked Adam Page.
I am taking one Adam. I only like one Adam right now. And he is Adam Cole.
And then we have the face of the Revolution ladder match. Hobbs, Wardlow, Keith Lee, Starks, Christian, or Orange Cassidy. Who you taking?
Hobbs. Who are you taking?
Yeah, I don't know.
Wardlow.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Wardlow.
Big meaty men with ladders.
I like big meaty men. Ain't nothing wrong with big meaty men.
And we get them with ladders.
I hope they are reinforcing those ladders.
I mean, if their tables are indestructible, these ladders better be fucking indestructible.
They better be. So, that's our predictions for Revolution. Then we'll watch Revolution and see how many of these we get right.
Yep. Did you write them down?
I sure did in my notebook.
Nice. Anyways, I think that's it.
Out of all the matches, we've picked the same person to win the match 9 times.
Out of 11?
Counting the buy-ins, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4.
I think it's 12.
Yep, out of 12 matches.
Damn.
We've picked the same person 9 times.
Damn. Nice.
The only 3 we disagree on is the MJF Punk match, the ladder match, and the Jericho Kingston match.
Nice.
Everything else we picked the same person we think is gonna win.
That's fun.
So
So
Revolution should be interesting. Can't wait to see it.
Yeah. That dude has.
Are we gonna do a reaction? Are we gonna do a review of Revolution?
On Patreon only, so make sure you subscribe.
Yep. Okie dokie. I think that's it. I think we covered AEW for this week.
Uh-huh.
It was an awesome week for AEW. Purchasing of Ring of Honor, 2 great shows. Getting ready to blow the house out with Revolution.
It's a fun time to be a fan.
I don't even care, like, who's wrestling at WrestleMania. Like, the only 3 matches I know at WrestleMania are Bianca and
Becky
Cunt and Charlotte and Ronda Rousey and Brock and Roman. Those are the only 3 matches I know. I mean, I know they've announced others, but I just don't care. The Revolution card, this stacked from top to bottom.
You're forgetting about the most important match.
What?
Sami Zayn versus Johnny Knoxville. How could you
forget
about
so
that
forgettable,
match?
I forgot.
Oh, I know an even better match than that. Pat McAfee versus Austin Theory.
I'd rather watch you fight a pillow on your bed when you were 8 years old.
Hey, I'm the greatest pillow wrestler of all time.
That you are.
I never got hurt doing it.
Yeah, you did a couple of times because you'd start crying.
Seriously.
Like when you hit your head up against the wall.
Seriously hurt. I might have CTE.
You might have suffered a concussion.
Or a few.
Or a couple.
It's fine.
I've suffered one I know of in my lifetime. And that was from a wreck.
Anyways,
I think we're done. It is after midnight.
And
some of us have to get up and go to church in the morning.
There is no church tomorrow on Revolution Sunday. Yeah,
there is, because I'm gonna go to the altar tomorrow and pray that MJF wins and Wardlow wins.
If you do that. Anyways.
And I need to go to lunch, because if I don't go to church, then your papa won't let me go to lunch.
Huh.
So I have to go to church just so I can get lunch on Sunday.
Yeah, you don't pay attention in church anyways.
Fuck no, I'm gonna take some shit to read so I can finish answering this question on this worksheet that is due tomorrow, because I gotta get it done before Revolution, because I'm be watching Revolution, and Revolution is not gonna go off until after my assignment's done, so.
I'm surprised you don't watch AEW in church.
Oh, I could download the TBS app.
I just gave her an idea. No. I said I just gave you an idea.
Yeah. Put my Raycons in, nobody could hear.
Anyways, I'm gonna go finish watching the UFC event.
Nice. You know what I started watching tonight?
What?
The Last Duel.
Nice. Is it any good?
It's alright.
Anyways.
I'm glad I didn't pay to go see this at the movies, I'll put it that way. I did get Adam Driver with his shirt off a couple of times.
So it's a shit movie?
Yeah, but you know I like medieval shit, so I'm watching it, but like the story and the writing is really shitty.
Well, take us home then, mother. End it.
Well, since we have nothing else to talk about, until tomorrow, as we say on the Mid Podcast, because you're mid and you know it, we're out.
Goodbye, people.